Hey guys, Mike here with 870 Catfishing. Today I'm going to show you how to tie one of my favorite rigs. Pull it up here real quick for you. I've got one already tied up ready to go, and I'm going to tie up just a simple variation of the same rig. The only thing I'm changing is going to be the leader and the hook, or the lead and the hook. You're going to have swivel right here with a bead on either end of your weight. This is just a 3-ounce no roll. Another swivel and a snelled hook. This is just a small hook for channel cat. I catch a lot of those in the areas I fish, so I'm going to have a rig already tied up for that. Next one is going to be fairly similar. I'm going to start with the hook. This is a 5/0 offset. It's a 5/0 offset J hook. I want to know. I can't remember. I want to say it's a Team Catfish, just a Walmart brand hook. You know, nothing expensive. You don't have to have the most high dollar hooks. I do have some very nice hooks from Nocturnal Nation. When you snell this, you're going to want your main portion of the line coming out the front, tag end out the back. You're going to take and wrap around the main shank of this hook 7 or 8 times. I don't really bother to count at this point. Muscle memory kicks in. Cinch it down real good. And I've got this paired up with 65-pound Trilene Big Game braid. It's just what I had on hand. Run your line through your swivel. Tie a clinch knot. It's just what I'm using. You use whatever knot you want to use to attach it. It's just a simple knot that I can tie quickly. So if I'm out in a tournament or at night, I'm not sitting there fiddling around with a fancy knot that I can't remember to tie real easy. And I can damn near tie this knot one-handed. So it's easy, it's quick. And as knots go, it's fairly strong. Trim your excess. Alright, there's your short little leader tied up, ready to go. There's my go straight back to your leader you had tied up. Attach your hook and your leader line to your next portion of this. Come on now. This works better when your fingers are cooperating. I brought way too much for this, but I'll run my bead on. This one I'm just going to use an egg sinker. It's also a 3-ounce. Next bead and your other swivel. Now this is where you're going to want to make sure you kind of keep an eye on how much line you have out. I only like about that much. I don't want to have a whole lot of line, so I'm going to go ahead and trim this excess real quick. For this hook end, you don't need much line, and you don't really need to have the two swivels. You can do this very simply without them, without having the two swivels. You can just use one, but I like this because it's quick, it's easy, and all I've got to do is grab one swivel with one setup, which you could do with just having your simple leader set up. But this way I don't have to mess around with my beads in the boat, or again at night. This is just a really nice simple rig, and it's shoot, didn't leave myself a good knot there. Always good to test your knots. Come on now. That right there would have cost me a fish. So, always good to test your knots out. Alright, now let's try that again. Alright. Yep. And that sucker is on there good this time. This is my preferred setup. Works well. It's quick. It's easy to store. And you can have a bunch of these rigged up ready to go. So if something happens in the middle of a day of fishing or out on the water in a tournament, you can set up. You can just reach down, grab your next setup, and get moving again. I like it. It's easy. It's fast. It's simple. Anybody can do that. You can take a day, and when it's rainy and nasty and you don't want to be outside in it, you can tie up a bunch of these, have them ready to go. You can use different colored beads to, for different size hooks or whatever, so that way you don't have to guess. You just look down, grab, and go. Me, I don't worry about it too much, but it's also a lack of tackle. I don't have hundreds of dollars of stuff just ready to go. I keep a very minimalist setup. I'm going to show you that. As far as my setup goes, other than another little box of weights, that's it. That's it right there. You do not need much for catfishing. So, hopefully you guys can get some time to go out and do a little fishing this weekend or here in the near future. Maybe take some time out of your week and go. And I'm going to try and get some more videos posted of actual fishing videos here in the near future. I just haven't really had much time to get out and do that. So, y'all have a good one. Thank you for watching.